Hi, I'm Marilyn San Clemente of Stamp with Marilyn, and welcome to my creative playground. So this next card that I have, I've heard called a flippity flop card, but it's actually a 5.5 by 11-inch piece of cardstock, and we're going to score that, and then we add a piece to the center, and that kind of gives you an extra page to it. Okay, and for this one I've used the Peony stamp set that's in the annual catalog, and I use the frames and flowers, the frames here, and some of the flowers from the frames and flowers piece for this. And then this one I just made with one of the new Christmas sets, and this is also a set that has pre-cut frames, and it also has a lot of pre-cut Christmas types of things. So I used red cardstock, I used white with the snowflake folder, and then I used a blending brush to brush this lightly with blue to make it look like a sky. And then I used some of the elements from that, and then I added to it also with some of the stars. And the stars are from the Merriest Trees set, which carried over. And then this is the embossing folder, the snowflake embossing folder that we have. And then these are some trees from the Merriest Trees set that I stamped. That's the frame from the A Little Bit of Festive kit, which has the same type as this. It's got frames, it's got some punch outs, different things that you can use. So again, I used a piece of white in the middle. I embossed that with the snowflake embossing folder. And then I added these trees, and then I added this piece to the back side in A Season's Greetings. And this is part of the ephemera that's in the kit. These I punched out of glimmer paper, and those are part of the Merriest Trees set. So let me show you how to do this card, how to make that. So we're going to cut a piece at 5.5 by 11. There we go. And we're going to score at 4 1/4, 5.5, and then 6 3/4. Okay, there we go. And I can put that out. I need to cut one more thing. I need to cut a sheet for the middle. So I need to cut that to 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. There we go. Okay. And actually, yeah, that should be 4, not 4 1/4. That should be 4. Okay, we're going to cut that piece to 4 by 5 1/4, and that's for the inside of this. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this forward. Use our bone folder to give it a good crease. We're going to fold this back. And then we're going to fold this forward again. So you're going to have this W, okay, like that. Here's the red one. There we go. Looks like that when it's all decorated. Okay, so it's actually pretty easy to do. So then what you want to do is decorate the front however you want. So you can put another piece on here that is 4 by 5 1/4. You could use designer paper. You could use a piece of cardstock and emboss it like I did with these, and then, choose your elements and go from there. So what we're going to do with this piece is, this is the 4 by 5 1/4. So we're just going to make sure that we have a nice margin all the way around. And then we're going to attach that here. I have my seal, or you can use glue. And this is going to attach here. Okay, in there. So we have a nice margin. And then what you're going to want to do is, depending upon the color of this piece, you probably want a piece of white, which I did on this and also on this one with the Christmas. And I really like the way that came out. Those are pretty. And so that is how you make this fun flippity flop card. So thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, feel free, give me a call or send me an email at stampwithmarilyn.com. And if you're not on my newsletter, go check it out at stampwithmarilyn.com, and you can sign up for my newsletter, and I send that out weekly. So take care.